and it feels so weird to be holding this much cash.
Wally, get up! We're gonna do a happy dance, ready?
Stay in this moment, pray it never ends.
Hello friends.
Hi.
Today is episode numero
1.
uno on the Hearst family. Oh, that was your head.
No, that was my arm. The Hearst family channel. What are we gonna do today?
We're gonna go sell our car and we're gonna pay off all of our debt.
What? It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, and we're gonna get lots of money.
Money. Money.
Want to do some new things on here, like give out some Starbucks gift cards weekly for those of you guys who follow us on Instagram.
I want
So we can put them right here.
If I follow you on Instagram, can I get one?
You already follow me.
Tell us what you think down in the comments. All right, peace, bye.
So you guys can clearly see we are not a fan of debt or credit cards. We know how much it has caused us trouble in the past. So here we are, first trying to sell our car to one person.
The first person didn't work out.
They didn't buy it. They were a bunch of
Totally let us down.
liars.
So we're sitting in a parking lot at our bank and we're gonna get this done hopefully today. There's a new buyer in town, we hope. And we'll let you know how it goes. But I'm gonna do a happy dance if we make it because this has been a long time coming, guys. It's been quite the journey.
So yes, we finally sold it and it worked out to where the person didn't even test drive the car. She wanted her brother and her cousin to test drive it, which was interesting, but she bought it.
Yeah, let's do a happy dance. Ready? Wally, get up, buddy. I'm not taking you to your cage, I promise. Wally, get up. We're gonna do a happy dance. Ready?
So much like this girl, I love what she's doing here. She's just so diligent with the money that she has. That is what our goal is.
So it's a done deal, guys. We got cash in our hands and it feels so weird to be holding this much cash. It's so weird. So weird. This is all hundos, baby.
Hunted gang.
But we're about to go buy another car so that we actually have a vehicle to drive.
And then it'll all go away.
The only one that we had. So we deposited a little bit of the money into our bank so we can pay off some debt, some credit card debt. We're not going to do that anymore.
Never do it.
And then this is what we'll be using on our next car.
So excited.
This is his happy dance.
Oh!
I'm sorry. No. My baby.
Oh, little baby. We're so sorry, little Chinchi. Aw, he doing the stretch. We have a statement balance on our Southwest card, which is our credit card, of $4,028. I know a lot of people have way more than this, but to us it feels really crippling to have any sort of debt. So right now I'm gonna pay it all off. Schedule it. Woo!
So after we sold our car, we knew we needed another one that would kind of fit our lifestyle. So there was a car that Nick had been previously looking at a used dealer lot in Decatur, Georgia. And so we went ahead and checked it out and we ended up buying it.
So we're driving around a Volkswagen Jetta right now.
Something fuel efficient.
Sports cars are really nice though, so maybe someday. Maybe we'll go back into that family. We're getting this car for $6,500, but we're gonna end up paying $7,200 to get all the tax stuff out of the way, and then they'll send us a tag in the mail and the title and all of that. We made our decision and we got the car.
Paid in full.
Paid in full with cash.
No payments.
Really, we are upgrading because we're upgrading our overall lifestyle, which is to live off the money that we earn and nothing else.
They were already underpriced to begin with.
You got them down to $7,100.
So he was at 70, like close to 7,500. I got it down to 7,100, but the car was already super underpriced, like I said. So I think we got a good deal.
Yeah, baby. There's our new little honey. Wally, what do you think? So we hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog and just all of the fun things that we accomplished. I hope it motivates you guys to do the same.
Chelsea and I don't owe anybody any more money ever again. Never, ever, ever, ever.
Really?
No, that's not true. One day we'll buy a house and we'll owe somebody something. Hopefully not for long. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to make sure you stay updated, and we will see you next week. See ya. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to talk about the debt.
Dun dun dun.
It's debt day.
Ugh. I don't really like personally talking about this, but we listen to way too many podcasts about money and being smart with it. And for the longest time, we didn't listen to that advice because we thought that we had it under control. But in fact, we did not. And we're going to talk about that.
Yes, we are. So, I don't know. How long did it take us to accumulate our debt that we had?
Well, when you and I were both kind of single, or at least engaged throughout that season, we both singularly had debt, I guess. Mm-hmm. I think Nick has a lower credit limit than I do because I've had a longer...
Well, not anymore.
Well, yeah, because they're rewarding you for paying off your debt. I have had a longer life of credit, so I've had it for a little over 3 years, and Nick has had his for like a year and a half or something.
No, about 2 years.
Okay, So the longer you have it, the more likely you are to have your limit expanded. That's usually how it goes. Or if you're just really good at paying off your debt, then they'll keep expanding your
Yeah, but somehow
limit.
American Express just gave me an $8,000 credit limit, and then we had another $4,500 credit limit, and then I have another $1,500 credit limit. So
wild.
Yeah, all that to say you can get in trouble very fast. I think that adds up to somewhere close to $15,000 in just credit limits. So you can get in trouble really, really fast if you're not responsible and you don't know how to pay these things off. And we figured out really quick that we were not the best at paying off our credit cards all the time because our income is just so, it can be feast or famine. Like we can make a lot one month and then barely make anything the next. And so,
or nothing at all. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So it would be really, really hard to pay it off consistently. So we figured the best ideology is probably just not to use them in the season, like at all.
And we're working on our income streams and all of that. I mean, we want to truly do things that we're inspiring other people in the process. And so we've never really wanted to do things just for money. And I think if we went down that hole, we would make a lot of money, but it would be short-lived because people wouldn't be able to trust us. And so with our lives right now and just not making as much as we would kind of need in order to save money and like get a house someday, we're working towards those things.
Yes,
and in
but
the process,
it's not worth it all losing the influence that we have accumulated by the grace of God to sell people things.
Right. And there are some things that I love to sell because I just use them.
If we are going to sell something, though, it's going to be because it's been beneficial to us and we know that it can be beneficial to other people.
Right.
But not just because we're trying to make a buck.
And we will gladly accept money if we actually use the things.
Amen. Yeah.
But I also wanted to talk a little bit about the debt that America is in general. I was looking up some statistics yesterday because I'm also making a video about this topic and how we paid off our debt, our own journey, all of that sort of stuff. You guys wanted to see it according to Instagram, so thank you guys for letting us know. The U.S. is in, it's either 22 or 27. I know it's one of those numbers, 22 or 27 trillion dollars of debt. Can you imagine having that weight on your shoulders?
Well, no, because no human on earth has that much money or ever will accumulate that much money.
Right.
Ever. It's statistically
but
impossible.
If it was, like, I would feel like I should just be a squash bug, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, there's really no point in worrying about it because neither you or 20 generations after you will ever even be able to put a dent in that.
It's crazy. It's hard to look at that number and think, is there hope for America to get out of debt in general?
Right.
Because we talk about it so often, but to put things into perspective, the way that our system is set up, so many people want us young people to fall into that cycle like they did, to get into debt, to take more credit cards on, to expand your credit limit.